Hey Justin, how you doing? I've got your work up here. Losing my voice and I'm on the couch. Flu-like symptoms. So forgive me if I'm sounding kind of rugged. All right, all right, trade show booth. Great job. Great sketches. Phenomenal. Really good sketches. Okay, so the one thing I want you to keep in mind is that for this assignment, we're thinking using design thinking, which means you really have to give us a reason for every one of your choices behind um, um, your concept. The reason I say that is because, okay, so you have this trade show booth and you're saying that the trade show booth will be made with all recycled materials. So let's say that I'm your client, okay, and I'm the one who wants to promote climate change. And I go to you, the designer, and I say, I need to be recyclable about this, or everything needs to be recycled and really needs to be sustainable. And you come back and you say, okay, I got sketches, and I show you the sketches, and you say, okay, so how do I know these are sustainable? And you say, well, because it says this was made with all recycled materials. And I say, well, boy, that's not enough for me. So the reason I bring up that scenario is that you have to give us a materials list. In other words, you can't. This isn't a regular design assignment like you're used to. I mean, this has to have a lot of research behind it and a lot of foundation, meaning that we can't say recycled materials. You have to tell me exactly what is this made from. How about this wall right here? What's that made from? What is this and what is it made from? Okay, what are all of these materials? You can't just say the recycled materials. You have to tell me exactly what they're all made from and the materials. Tell me why the materials are sustainable, why they are the best choice for this project. Okay, it's going to entail some research. All right, next. Same thing with the brochure. What is it printed on? What kind of inks are you using? Why is this the most sustainable choice? The other thing about the informational brochure is that you have to try to give it something that allows the recipient to either hang on to it or to return it for some sort of incentive. Okay, for example, if you just hand out flyers at a trade show, they're going to end up on the floor, in the bathroom, floors, all around the parking lot, and that's not sustainable. We have to ensure sustainability by inducing the viewer to either keep this or put it in a recycle bin, or preferably turn it in so it can be reused at the trade show. Okay, I gave some examples. One of the examples I gave, and please don't use this, one of the examples I gave for the flyer was to design one flyer, one side of the flyer with all of your information, and on the other side, put a map of the trade show so that the viewer knows exactly where they're going. It's something that they're going to hang on to. It's of use to them. And then down in the corner, you say, you have a little thing that says, turn this into booth number blah, 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 to receive a voucher for free parking. Now, you've given them a reason to hang on to it for the duration of the show. You've given a reason to turn it in responsibly, and it's designed and printed sustainably. Do you see how it's all tying together? Let's go to the water bottle. Same thing. You can't just say what it's made of. You can't just say it's made from recycled materials. You have to tell me what recycled materials you're using and why is it the most sustainable choice. Finally, and the last thing I want to mention is that you're going to have to come up here, and I need 2 paragraphs on the framework that you're using to fit your concepts. The framework of these design frameworks over here. We talked about those a little bit in assignment. Well, I've talked about those in the last assignment, but that's what the assignment's frameworks are. Okay. So, okay, so I need those 2 paragraphs about the framework, and then if you would be so kind as to go ahead and address those other issues and resubmit. Okay, thank you very much. Any questions, please feel free to give me a holler. Thanks.